Okay, thank you. Irene, you can proceed. So I'm recording the session.
Okay, give me a minute, I share the screen.
Okay, thank you.
I'm having some technical issues on my laptop. Just give me 2 minutes.
Okay, that's fine.
Hapa leo Royal Media tuna
Maybe for those who have joined us, we are waiting for Irene to rejoin. We are doing what called model documentation of our project. So she will be taking us through. She has just dropped because of internet issues, sorry, technical. But let us be a bit patient.
Okay, so I will share my screen, then I'll show you guys how we can work on documentation. And I'll use one of our projects to demonstrate how the documentation is done.
hello.
Okay, oh, you are back.
Yeah, yes, I'm back. I'm really sorry.
Okay, okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see from my end.
Okay. I hope everyone can see, and I hope that I'm audible enough. So we'll be going through project documentation, and we'll be using Notion, and it's a really good platform where you can document your projects with everything, putting code, pictures, and anything you can think of. So here we'll be looking at a football sports analysis. So this project is analyzing about sports, football to be specific. And for Notion, you just have to use is it the backslash or the forward slash? I'm not really sure. Yeah. and then it brings out a list of items you can choose if you want heading, if you want table. It really has like varieties of stuff, images and all that. So here you can put code like on these data.info. All you do is you put the okay, I'll call it the backward slash. And then you choose code. You can write COD, just pop up. Then you click on it, and then you can write your code. Let's say data.info. You can see the way it's very presentable and very, it looks adorable. So for the point forms, you just do the backward slash, and then you, okay, sorry about that, backward slash, and then you can choose. Okay, there are many ways where you can like put your data in point form. There is the bulleted list, there is the numbered list, there is the toggle list. So you really have a variety of whichever you want to choose. So if you want to choose a toggle, just like click on it, and then you can see I can write we are having a meeting. So that is how you document, like if you want to write points or you need to do with just short brief notes. So for the heading, there are varieties of heading types. There is heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. So heading 1 has really big sections, like let's try out. So you can see data, meaning. Then you can try out heading 2. You can see like the size, yeah. So if you want like the heading of the whole entire project, you use like heading 1. Then for the small parts of the project, you can use heading 2, and then for the the not so essential headings, you can use heading 3. So here I was explaining what I wrote.
Excuse a bit, Irene, maybe before even we go there,
Yes.
You have not told us how maybe people are interested to know how do you like the platform. Are you going to create an account first before you start documenting your project, or how do you go about it?
Oh, I'm really sorry about that.
Okay, no worries.
So you have to create can I show them?
Yes, sure. I think you can just show how they go about. Then after that, you now come to where you are.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You can see my screen?
Yes, but in case you are starting maybe to type, oh yeah, you can see.
Okay. So you, okay, I have to go to cost. Okay, how do I log out?
Okay, you can click on the settings and members on the far left hand side.
Here.
No, we have settings and members just below your name on the website. I think that will log you out of just the other devices and not this one. Can you scroll down? Or maybe I can share my screen and guide them through that part of account creation. Okay. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. You can confirm if you can see. Okay, so for you to work with Notion, first of all, you have to open the website link notion.so. So Notion allows you to document your projects and also do other cool stuff with it. So what you can do is you can click here to get Notion for free. And once you are here, you can sign up using your Google account and all that. So I will click continue with Google. Then I'll link this to my Google account. Okay, so it's loading. And now I am in. Okay, so we have the Notion onboarding process where you can plan how you're going to use Notion. So for me, I'm going to say it's for personal use. Then I'll click on continue. So it's creating my workspace. So I'm going to click on OK. And the first thing you have to do is understand the different parts we have here for Notion. So for example, this is the part where you edit your work. Yes, I see we have a question.
It's only that I'm a little bit lost. I can't see any screen that is shared.
I think it can be internet issue on your side, Chris. So what you can do, you can leave the call and rejoin again.
You can see my screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe Chris can just leave and rejoin. Yeah.
Okay. So let me proceed then. Okay. So here we have these initial projects here. So I'm going to delete all the Notion stuff that we have here. And I'm going to create my own initial template. So delete permanently, yes, delete. Okay, so here we have these Notion settings that you can change. So for example, you can work with the settings and members. So here you can add members to your workspace. You can change your details. You can update your billing infos. You can upgrade your plan. So things like that. So, but that is not important for us as of now. So what we are going to do is we are going to create a new page. And this page, so instead of us creating, so this page will be data science. You can have data science projects. Then I can click on enter. So this will create my empty page. So I can open this page and I can start doing some editing. So the first thing I can do is I can add a cover image. So I can download images online or I can upload my own images. So let me change the cover image and maybe we can use Unsplash and search for cool images. So I'm going to pick this one. So the first image we have here. to be my cover image. Okay, then also you can add icons. So I can use that icon for my page. Then when documenting your data science projects, you need to have them structured in a way in which you can easily understand them. So the first thing we can do here is we can create something like a table. Okay, so a table that shows us what we've been doing, what has been completed, and things like that. Okay, so here I'm going to type in my backslash, then I'm going to type in my table. So I'm going to add a table view, and I'm going to create a new database, and this will be my projects. Then here I'm going to add names to my projects. Then here I'm going to create new tags and maybe add some comments. So for example, this project is let's say I'll pick this project that we have here for Irene, so football sports analysis, and I'll place it there. And I can click on open to see my sidepick view of the football analysis. So this creates a new page that I can see. Then here we can have something like Walmart project. So what you guys were working on. Then tags. So maybe I can say this is complete, because that's complete. Then maybe I can change the color of these tags. So I can say let this be blue. Then maybe we will have this in progress. So that can be in green. Then we can have our third project, which is ML. Not ML, but we can have maybe Jumia analysis. And we can say that this is not yet done. So what can we name this? Okay, so maybe starting soon, something like that. Then I can change this tag to something like red. Yeah. So you can be using this tag to monitor your project, see what you've completed, see what you've not yet done. So this is my first page here, data science project. And here you can see we have projects, tables, and these tables have the list of projects we've done. So for example, if I open the football sports analysis page, so here you can see open inside there. So I can open that, then I can switch to full view, right? And here I can add my comments, I can attach files. So for example, I can upload the data that I had been using for this project. I can tag people, and also I can do some other cool stuff with this. I can add properties here, so maybe things like status. So this is done. Okay. So things like that. Then here I can now go ahead and do what Irene has done here. So you can add codes, you can add headings, you can add screenshots and all that. So I think Irene, you can come in now and proceed on from there.
Okay, thank you. You can see my screen. Hello.
Yes, we can see it now.
Oh, thank you. We left from here. So I was explaining what I was doing with this code here. So, okay, when you take your code from probably Jupyter Notebook and then you it here, you have to explain like what was happening. So for me here, I've written like the columns specified. These are the mini columns that I dropped. So like you have to be specific, and you can also explain what the dot drop means. So as you can see, I've explained that I used the dot drop function to drop the columns. And then after like creating your code, you can like say why did you drop the columns. So as for me here, I wrote like they're not like they're unique. I mean they're all unique, so they won't really help in my analysis. So here I wrote the code, and then I explained the code as we did above. So we come to the image part. So you put the slash, and then you scroll down to images. So you can either upload, or you can use a link, or whichever way you choose. And the maximum size should be 5 MBs. So when you plot your graphs, yeah, you just like copy, and then you can just paste. Or if you want to show an image from probably your gallery or something, so you can just upload because it will be saved in your computer. Apart from images, you can also add web bookmarks, videos, audio files, tables, and all that. So here is the code, the explanation, the images. I think that's all.
Yeah, I think Notion should be easy to work with. So maybe I can show you a quick demo of how I could use Notion. Yeah, maybe Erin, I can share my screen, then I can take it from there.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so here we are again. So let's say I'm trying to do some sports analysis. Okay. So, and here I need to like source my data and things like that. So I'll add a property here. Then here I can add a link, and this will be my data link. So something like that. And it's empty at the moment because I have no data link. So here what I can do is I can head over to google.com, and I can search for Premier League dataset. So we have this data at Kaggle. Maybe I can take this from Doug's Hub. Yeah, so I can copy this link and I can paste it here. And that will be my data setting. So anytime I share this with someone, he will be able to see like what I've done and things like that. Okay, so here you can add things like GitHub pull request, Google Drive file, so things that you've stored in your online part. Okay, so here what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a heading for my project. So here I'm going to have my project, my problem statement. So that's the first thing we usually do. So this is going to be heading 1. So problem statement. And my problem statement is, so maybe I can use AI here. click on enter. So we have that. So this is what we have. And what I can do, so you can see Notion even has an inbuilt AI system that you can use to autocomplete your work. Okay, then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe create a to-do list. So I'm going to type in \, then here I'm going to create my to-do list. So the first thing is download data. And the second thing I'm going to do is explore the data. The third thing I'm going to do is clean the data. And I'm going to do more EDA and feed ML models, right? And score my models. And lastly, what I'm going to do is deploy model. So these are the tasks I'm going to do. So here I can add a title. So this can be heading 2. So to do. And again, I can change the colors that we have here. So maybe this can be, the text color can be in green. Then this can be in red. So just playing around with some of the features we have here for Notion. Then I'll come here and start the exploration part. So let's assume I've already downloaded the data. So I'll mark that. Then I'll come here and start the data exploration part. So I'll have my heading 2, then I'll start my data exploration part. So here I can say that with the data so they can type in, we can add our code. So this is going to be our Python code. So I can select the language I use. So then here I can type in what I did. So for example, we can have something like import libraries. Then we can have import pandas as PD, import numpy as np, import matplotlib .pyplot as plt, import seaborn as SNS, so things like that. Then here we can have the code to import data. So we can have our df being equal to pd.read underscore csv. Then we can have our dataset name. So we can have football.csv. So things like that. Then we can show the top 5 rows of the data. Then we can have df.head. And down here, I can maybe ask AI to write, and I can click on continue writing. Yeah. So you can see this is how you document your work. So if you were to share maybe this with someone, so he will not like have to struggle to go through your code workbook, so the Jupyter notebook, and also go through your text documentation, because you will have all your code here and all your outputs here. So if someone wants to like do it, to like run your code again, then they'll have to like do the copy pasting again. Yeah, so this is basically how Notion works. So you can see it's it looks nice and it's well structured. So unlike using Word or things like LaTeX to document your work, you can use Notion, which gives you advanced features that you can work with. So for example, I can maybe download an image from the website here. So I can click on images. I can open these. Maybe I can copy the image link. Then here I can add an image and I can paste the link here. So I'll click on embed image and we'll have the image being displayed here. So let's wait and see. Yeah, so that's the image being displayed here. So you can see Notion has some advanced functionalities that you can take advantage of. Yeah, so any questions from you concerning Notion? And again, you can share this with anyone online. So you can click on publish, then publish online. Then you can allow search engine indexing. You can, so that is on a Plus subscription plan. But you can allow people to duplicate your templates, you can allow people to comment, you can allow people to edit your templates. And once you've published your site, so maybe I can share this link with you guys. So if you open this link, you'll be able to see. So if I open this in a private window, I'll be able to see what I've done without having to log in. So the advantage is you can be doing your data science projects and you can be posting them online for your potential employers to be seeing what you've been doing. And they'll be able to see you've been doing a good job documenting your work in a platform that structures it well and your project is well neatly arranged. So any questions from you guys?
Okay, it seems we don't maybe have questions, but sorry, Joseph, did you have something to say?
No, I'm okay. So I think I've covered everything for today.
Yeah, I think we will be sharing the recording for you to follow. And this also marks the end of our project that we were doing. We will make a communication on the next project, and we are urging the community members just whenever we announce the project, especially those people who have already graduated or you are in advanced level in terms of our trainings, just volunteer and participate. It will really build your skills and also ensure you become more competent. And as Joseph has said, that when you are able to document your project and share as part of your portfolio on what you have done, it will also serve as a reference whenever your potential employer wants to see what you have been doing. So thank you all for joining at today's session. Have a nice weekend.
Have a nice weekend too. Goodbye.